let me tell you the Apostrophe incident. It was 1995, I was a student in Manchester, and I met a girl called Jo. Now, Jo was a student too, but she also used to work part-time at a bakery called Greggs. Anyone from the UK? Yeah. Some of you will know Greggs the Bakers. For those who don't know, it's a bit like Baker's Delight, but without the delight. And Jo and I had only been dating about 6 weeks, and to be honest, we were already on that downward death spiral. Oh, some of you give me knowing glances, yeah. Because Jo was unhappy with me for 2 reasons. Apparently, I think too much, and I stop too often on the street to stroke cats. Do you ever do that? Yeah. She hated that. She hated the fact that I was giving my attention to something warm-blooded. And I was unhappy with Jo because she would always put too much milk in tea. Yeah? Because I like my tea the colour of mahogany. She was serving pine. You don't drink pine, do you? So the relationship was kind of destined to fail. Is there anybody here at the beginnings of a new relationship? Are you a couple, you two? Yeah, how long have you been going out together?
About 6 months.
About 6 months, so that's quite new and quite fresh. And it's funny, isn't it, that at the start of a relationship, you're a lot more forgiving about your partner's idiosyncrasies. Yeah, anybody been here dating for like more than a few years? Yeah, a few of you married ones, yeah? Yeah, you'll notice, mate, that 6 months in, you're still very forgiving. After a few years, you become a bit more intolerant of the little things. Like, for example, you know, when she licks the yoghurt pot lid. Yeah? And you go, oh, I really like the way she licks that yoghurt pot lid. It's so cute. And the way she gets a little bit of yoghurt on her nose is just so adorable. But, you know, after about 5 or 6 years, it's you fucking little-licking skank. You know? It's funny how quickly the serotonin wears off. That's the one. So, yeah, Jo and I had been dating about 6 weeks, and we were on that downward death spiral. But I used to go and visit Jo sometimes in the mornings at the bakery on my way to uni because she would give me yesterday's meat pies free. And you know what students are like when there's stuff going free. You guys been students? Yeah? Yeah. You know, students will do anything to get free stuff. I've seen students in the botanic gardens pretending to be ducks just to get free bread. And it's always been the same. You might remember, mate. During the 80s, right? Do you remember the only reason why students were chanting Free Nelson Mandela was because they thought they would get one? Anyway, so I'd go and visit Jo sometimes to get a free meat pie. And this particular morning, I thought, I'll go and get a free meat pie from Jo at the bakery. And I walked into the bakery, and I saw Jo from a distance. She was on the inside of the bakery window with a fluorescent marker pen. And she'd written sausage rolls on the inside of the window. But she'd written sausage roll apostrophe S. Sausage roll as if the sausage roll actually owns the shop. And I thought, I need to say something, yeah? I need to say something. But Jo was one of those people who doesn't take criticism very well. You know, a woman. So, I thought I'd have to be very, very diplomatic about it. I'd be very diplomatic, so I went up to the window. I'm like, hi, Jo. Yeah, the little... You're a bit of a silly Billy, you are, aren't you? Thinking you're a thick cunt, that's what you are, Jo. But the apostrophe before the S, you know, it's unnecessary. She said, you are. That's how she speaks, right? That's people from Manchester, that's how they speak. Yeah, you'll know that. Right. I said, the apostrophe before the S is wrong. Which gave me a really dirty look, right? And I don't mean a good dirty look. I don't mean the one you're giving me now, right? I mean a bad dirty look. You'll have seen it, mate. No, maybe not after 6 months, but in previous ones, that bad dirty look, you know, like a hawk dipped in vinegar, you know, like someone trying to pass a piece of charcoal. She was giving me that kind of look. But I stuck to my guns. I said, I'm sorry, Jo, but the apostrophe before the S, you don't need it. And she said, yes, I do. There's more than one sausage roll, you know. So, yes, I know there's more than one sausage roll because you've got an S on the end. S's are for plural. Plural mean more than one. But the apostrophe is indicating that the sausage roll is a possessive noun. And that's very unlikely. She said, you are? Why are you talking like a knob? I said, if I'm a knob, you're a bigger knob. I'd rather be a correct knob than an incorrect knob. A knob's not the sort of person who corrects grammar. A knob's the sort of person who puts too much milk in tea. By this time, right, we'd developed quite an audience. People on the street were slowing down and stopping because there was what appeared to be a student having an argument with a bakery window about who's got the biggest knob. Meanwhile, everyone in the shop was staring at me because they didn't know that I knew Joe. They just thought I was some kind of random grammar vigilante who was wandering up and down the high street shouting at shop signs. And then Joe leaned in close to the window, tapped the window and said, "I know how to spell. I'm doing an arts degree." Which I think added more weight to my argument. And then she carried on, colouring in the apostrophe, just to spite me. Obviously using the colouring in skills she'd been learning on her arts degree. And I thought, I can't let this go. She's got to learn, yeah. She's got to learn. Because if everyone starts writing sausage roll apostrophe S, all hell will break loose. You know, it's a slippery slope from possessive pastries to all-out anarchy. That's what I was thinking. So I stopped a passer-by on the street. This guy walked past in a suit. And I stopped him and said, excuse me. Can you just tell this girl here in this window that sausage rolls doesn't need an apostrophe? And this guy went, no, you need an apostrophe because there's more than one sausage roll. I know there's more than one sausage roll in the bakery. We're not living in communist Russia. And then Joe said, "See, you think you're really intelligent, but you don't even know how to spell." So it's not spelling, it's grammar. She said, "Well, grammar don't matter," without a hint of irony. And that was the point when I walked off. And I never actually saw Joe again. Never called her, never went back to the shop, nothing. Never saw her again. Yeah, I was a bit sad, but it didn't bother me. Obviously I was pissed off about missing out on the meat pie. But I felt I'd done something for the good of mankind. I stood up for what I believed was right. Didn't get another girlfriend for a year and a half. But that's what happens when you're a pedantic little shit.